Hey, Jim Malone here from njhypno.com, and I'd like to share some thoughts with you regarding the natural rhythms of life and how they relate to our current epidemic of stress and stress related complaints. And as I'm recording this, it's late winter, and after the long, dormant, restful season that it is, you're beginning to notice that the days are getting a little bit longer. Certain birds are returning, certain plants are emerging from the ground, and so on. And it got me to thinking about how we recognize that nature has a certain rhythm to it, yet we often act as if that doesn't apply to us, even though we do actually spring from the natural world. And it seems like one thing people either brag or continuously complain about is how busy they are. I have so much to do. I'm always in a rush, and so on and so forth. And this obsession with busyness, some historians suggest, came about due to the Industrial Revolution a couple centuries back, where people stopped following the rhythms of the seasons and instead were expected to conform their lives to the demands of the factory and the profit motives of the factory owners. And if you couldn't keep up, well, that was just considered lazy and immoral. And this really continues up to the present day. A lot of people I encounter talk about how much productivity monitoring there is in the workplace, and they're always expected to be available, which really blurs the boundaries between your personal and your private life. And I think it's important to remember that when we're talking about technology, whether it was a woolen mill in the 1800s or your smartphone today, technology can be a wonderful tool, a wonderful servant, but it almost always is a terrible master. Uh, Tools don't need to daydream, to rest, to reflect, to be creative. They're just relentless, single minded, and when they break down, you either fix them or replace them. Not so easy to do with a human mind or body. And I'm not suggesting, though, that people become lazy or give up on their goals, because I think we all need to have something we're striving toward. I think it's just a basic human need. Yet it can be helpful to pause once in a while and ask whether everything on your to-do list is really that essential in your grand scheme of things. There's an old joke that goes that the reward for completing your to-do list is more stuff to do, more stuff added to that list. And I think it's also very empowering sometimes to learn how to say no to extra demands, even though it might be uncomfortable in the beginning. And my final thought on this is that it's essential, I believe, as a modern human to carve out some time to step out of that cycle of busyness and to relax and let go. And to that end, in the link down below there, you can access a free audio program that'll teach you a very basic technique of mindfulness-based stress reduction. Uses the focal point of the breath. The audio itself is less than 10 minutes. You practice with it for maybe a week. And then afterwards, you have a tool that you can use for the rest of your life whenever you need to. So thanks for watching. Feel free to connect if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye now.